Right, we're on. Okay, I pace every putt out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 threes, 18 feet. Now, putting stroke, forget your putting stroke. Do not worry about your putting stroke. I want you to focus on nothing to do with your stroke, okay? So I'm going to stand up, take my practice for feel. Roll it out, see what happens. Boom, into the hole. 18 footer. Now that seemed easy. There was no thoughts on putting stroke at all. Now why would I do that? Well, what did I focus on instead? I had to put my attention on something. My attention there was on my eye line. Okay, I see this all the time when I'm coaching. People who try and take their putter, let's use straight back and straight through as the example. Trying to take the putter straight line back, straight line through. Do not concentrate on that. Take your focus away from that, and I'll tell you why. You may well have that stroke. You may well go straight back and straight through in a perfectly straight line. And well done, and you may have a putter that's balanced to do that. That's great. But what I see lots of people do when they do that is their body doesn't move right. The straight back, straight through, I see a lot of lateral movement. Because you're trying to keep that putter on that line, you're trying to resist it coming inside. You're trying to prevent that and that, so you're moving and moving to try and keep that putter lateral or keep the club head square. So I see a lot of that movement and that movement with guys. Look at the knees, look at the lateral motion, trying to keep it straight. I must keep it in a straight line. The shaft's on an angle, so it won't stay in a straight, that would stay in a straight line. Look, that's on a straight line, but the shaft's on an angle, so it's designed to swing somehow. So guys who try and keep it in a straight line, straight back, straight through, far too much lateral motion of the upper body, strike becomes a problem, distance control becomes a huge problem. There we go. Now, the opposite of that, excuse me, people who try and take it too far in or deliberately take it in, square to in, the opposite happens. So taking your putter too far in, square in, the opposite can happen. And before every putting lesson I give, I ask them, do you try and go straight back, straight through? In, square in? And I always get a positive answer. I try this or try that, because I feed them with the question. I'd love somebody to turn around. Some people do turn around and say, I don't know, I don't try. Easy lesson. So too far in, too much rotation of the body. So they have a great setup, brilliant. Too much of this. Have you seen it? Look at the left knee comes out, right knee goes out, look at that. Oh, it happens. So we're focusing too much on stroke. I mean, this is just a game. I've got 18 feet and I just rolled that last one in without even thinking about it. So how do I get the correct stroke? How do I putt without thinking about what stroke I have? Well, don't worry about your stroke, okay? All you have to worry about is your eye alignment. So if I take I've got 2-iron here, I should have brought my alignment cane with me. I've got a 2-iron there, parallel to my intended line. And from there, or the cap, the visor on your cap, try and get that in line with the line you've put on the golf ball. So you've lined your ball up, boom, line on the golf ball, line of the hat, line of eyes, all to marry up. And then from there, just swing. Just swing, and your eyes will stay perfectly above there, and your path of your golf club will take care of itself. I can't explain that enough. The path of the golf club will take care of itself. So my eyes are in line. Just check your eyes are not out of line. You look at Jordan Spieth. Jordan wants to hit a draw. Jordan stands there, gets himself set up and tilts his head to the right and swings along his eye line into out path, hits a draw. If you can keep your eyes on top of the golf ball and in perfect alignment to your intended start line, which is not necessarily the hole, for me it's just left of the hole here, I know my putting stroke will look after itself, because the top of my spine has remained, my eyes are in line, and I've basically swung underneath the eye line, and I've just let it happen. What happens, happens. No other movement, no knee movement, no head movement, nothing at all. There, let it go. I'm still looking down where my eyes were. Boom, just past the hole, missed top side. Brilliant. Again, focusing on eye alignment. Good putts, very good putts. So keep the eyes. Think about your eyes being the path of your golf club. So your eyes are dictated, or your path is dictated by where your eyes line themselves up with. And don't force the inside path, don't force the straight back, straight through. Force nothing. Let's have a look at this. So I'm there. So I'm looking at the left of the hole where I want the ball to go. Good. Set myself up. Good. Eyes lined up with where the ball is. Good. Eyes stay perfectly in line. Look up now. Very close. What's the stats from 18 feet? Probably about that. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me here at Pula Golf Resort in Mallorca. Please subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. If you have, thank you. We're nearly at 100,000. Oh man. It's kicking off. 100,000 is going to be tremendous. We're going to have a party of some description once we get there. There'll be a giveaway as well. So if you've not hit subscribe, do that now to be a part of that. Also hit the bell notification and check out my website, eurekagolfswing.com.